Do you know that in 1837, the United Kingdom already made a notification claim? Did you know that, madam? And in 1933, the Japanese or Japan also made the same notice of claim, 1933, prior to the declaration of Mr. Tomas Cloma in 1956. Japan already made a notice of claim. Meaning, marami na po talaga ang nakakita, nakadiscover ng Kalayaan Island Group.
Magandang araw mga kababayan. Welcome back sa ating channel kung saan hatid namin ang mga pinakabagong balita at usaping politika dito sa Pilipinas. Kung bago ka pa lamang sa ating channel, huwag kalimutang mag-like, mag-subscribe at pindutin ang notification bell para lagi kang updated sa mga mainit na balita. Mainit na usapin sa Senado. Totoo nga bang hindi si Tomas Cloma ang nakadiskubre ng Kalayaan Island Group? At ano ang sagot ng kampo ni Lieutenant Colonel Jacqueline Cloma? Alamin natin. Sa pagdinig ng Committee on National Defense nitong March 17, 2026, muling iginiit ni Senador Rodante Marcoleta na hindi nadiskubre ng mangingisdang si Tomas Cloma ang Kalayaan Island Group or KIG. Sino nga ba si Tomas Cloma? Si Tomas Cloma ay isang Pilipinong negosyante at mangingisda na naglayag sa Spratly Islands noong 1956. Inangkin niya ang ilang isla at tinawag itong Freedom Land, na kalaunan ay naging bahagi ng tinatawag ngayon na Kalayaan Island Group. Ayon kay Marcoleta, may mga nauna nang nakakita at nakadokumento sa naturang lugar bago pa ang ekspedisyon ni Cloma noong 1956. Ngunit agad itong tinutulan ni Senador Ping Lacson. Sa pagdinig, binigyang diin niya ang mahalagang pagkakaiba ng discovery at occupation. Sa kanyang pagtatanong kay Colonel Jacqueline Cloma, ipinaliwanag na ang discovery ay simpleng pagkatuklas lamang, habang ang occupation ay nangangahulugan ng aktwal na presensya at kontrol sa isang lugar. Dagdag pa rito, kahit hindi si Cloma ang unang nakadiskubre, may ginawa umano itong hakbang upang i-claim at tirahan ang ilang bahagi ng KIG na mahalagang basehan sa international law. Ang Kalayaan Island Group ay bahagi ng pinagtatalunang teritoryo sa West Philippine Sea. Mahalaga ito sa bansa dahil sa likas na yaman at estratehikong lokasyon nito. Sa huli, nananatiling mahalagang usapin, sino nga ba ang may tunay na karapatan, ang unang nakadiskubre o ang aktwal na nag-occupy? Para sa mga susunod pang update sa isyung ito, manatiling nakatutok. Panoorin ang video para sa buong detalye ng balitang ito. Mahalagang paalala, ang video na ito ay para sa layuning pagbibigay impormasyon lamang batay sa mga ulat at pahayag na lumabas sa publiko. Hinihikayat namin ang lahat ng manonood na maging mapanuri at alamin ang iba't ibang panig ng balita.
Colonel Jacqueline Cloma.
Yes, Brigadier General. You're now excused. Ma'am, please take the seat.
Morning, ma'am. I guess Corpus is your maiden name. So is your husband a direct descendant of Tomas Cloma?
My husband, sir, happens to be a great-grandson.
Great grandson.
Yes, sir, but that his mother's mother is cousin of Tomas Cloma, sir.
Yeah. Please extend my regards, and we'd like to thank him for discovering and occupying
Yes,
and
sir.
owning and donating to the Philippine government the Kalayaan Island Group.
Yes, sir.
That's all, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chair,
Thank you, Honorable Marcoleta.
anong pangalan niya?
Jacqueline.
Anong,
Colonel.
Colonel Cloma.
Colonel Cloma, so you are married to the descendant of Mr. Tomas Cloma?
Yes, sir.
Senator Lacson made reference to his being the one who discovered the what? Kalayaan Island Group or
Kalayaan
the
Island Group.
Spratlys? Was that supported by reliable accounts, Colonel?
Sir, before I will speak, sir, I'd just like to make a disclaimer that my statement will not reflect of my organization. So this will be my personal account, sir, and based on the um, stories I had from my husband, and I did a little research about it, sir. So
I'm not referring, Colonel, to the stories. I'm talking about historical accounts, if they are very viable, that the great ancestor of your husband was the one who discovered the Kalayaan Island Group. Is
um,
this supported by historical facts?
I have seen and read some references about it, sir.
Did you know? Did you know, Madam, that Colonel, that when Mr. Tomas Cloma made a Freedom Declaration in 1956, several countries objected because, well, several countries like United Kingdom, the United States of America, China did also, Japan, Australia, and the Philippines. Did you know that?
Based on my reading, sir, I only read countries like Vietnam, China, and France.
Yes. Did you know that these countries objected to his declaration?
Yes, sir.
And there is a common ground, Colonel, why they objected. Do you know what the ground is?
May you please enlighten me, sir, on that?
Yes. Because according to the objectors, Kalayaan Island Group at that time is no longer treated as terra nullius, which means that
Nobody's island, sir.
it is not unoccupied and it was not undiscovered. Kaya po, Colonel, pati ang ating bansa vigorously objected. And that is why it is not correct to assume that he discovered it, because several other discoverers prior to his time. Do you know that in 1837, the United Kingdom already made a notification claim? Did you know that, madam? And in 1933, the Japanese or Japan also made the same notice of claim. 1933. Prior to the declaration of Mr. Tomas Cloma in 1956, Japan already made a notice of claim. Meaning, marami na po talaga ang nakadiscover ng Kalayaan Island Group. So, hindi po siya pwedeng mag-donate dahil inobjekan po ng ating bansa mismo. Do you know the representative of the Philippine government at that time when the objection was made? Alam po ninyo? He was then the Secretary of Foreign Affairs, who became President of this country. So, hindi po talaga pwede na siya yung nag-discover, madam, on those grounds. And it is not correct that earlier it was reflected in the minutes of this commission, that President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. formalized it in Presidential Decree 1596. There is no record attesting to that. And there is no record also, Mr. Chair, that his donation was formalized by the arbitral ruling. That is not on record. Colonel, Mr. Chair. Just for the record. Thank you very much.
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
Honorable Marcoleta.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Honorable Lacson is
Colonel
recognized.
Cloma, what is the difference between discovery and occupation. Is there a difference? You may discover an island, but if you don't occupy it, then you don't occupy it. So can you tell us the basic difference between discovery per se
Yes.
and discovery and occupation?
So based on my apprehension, sir. So once you discover something, sir, you just learn about it, and then you can just pass by, sir. Yes, sir. That's the term. And once you occupying is a different thing, sir, because you spend a lot of a time, a certain period of time in that certain area. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Honorable Lacson. Any more queries from the members? Eh, We may now excuse Colonel Cloma, Jacqueline Cloma.
I will, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Colonel. Any more queries from the members? If we have no more, Honorable Risa Ontiveros.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Also, before my next question, also just for the record, since we are making things off record, the 2016 arbitral ruling, Philippines versus China, concluded that China's 9-dash line has no legal basis for claiming historic rights to resources within Philippine waters, including areas of the Kalayaan Island Group. The tribunal ruled in favor of the Philippines, clarifying that China's claims violate UNCLOS. For the record also, Mr. Chair.
Question to the Colonel, I just want to make of record that the arbitral tribunal ruled really on the 9-dash line of China that the 9-dash line was invalidated because it was not based on historic rights of China. That was correct. But the second premise of Senator Ontiveros is inaccurate because the arbitral tribunal did not rule on the Kalayaan Island Group because the Philippine government in its Philippine Memorial did not ask the tribunal to make judgment on that. Because the Kalayaan Island Group is a territory and the arbitral tribunal has no jurisdiction to pass upon on that. That is the record, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Marcoleta.